Evangelist Mama Pat, aka Agradaa, Ebusia for finally wetumi de Sarah akokopi mo court achese ode court letters no ababi gumbontin so achese busua asa ensemi no ana court letter na ebekom na ye ni afefem ne hu de ewo court letter na nkasa mo Agradaa wi no okansem 1 or 2 bi ni na no yebekọ na yakwakoti ba me sure say ni je we bi on subscribe button no na womia bro na ewonche no like video no so na bibia enya kama pa Ebusia for Minkasa P, Yabako court letting, but my chance 1 or 2 be me na Sarah Gold incense matches go social media and so. Just a ultimate ache and Sarah started and I say, or the semi be 2 months or not watch say, Agradaa in good. Now, a person or Jenadi Baga, Agradaa and Pesa or din good. Ebemano, Intino, and I say, a call also faso, and I say, also, Janet to a year social media phone and answer more. Just almost social media and so much to me a cabiaman. Odwane to omo na ono mo kokasa na mo so ebebo hu dede e social media nso na omagine gold ema no na abusua saa se mu yakoso ache na afei ana Agradaa take action about this gold issues na de ma Agradaa take actions ni na ene se amankado ana ache saa se mu ye kra de nim se asem na kwakoda ana amankado asakonwane asem na ba ache se ni na no opese wo de expose Agradaa because oni Agradaa na beef be social media no so watch or see person we expose Agradaa big time na expose no expose Agradaa no ana wasa kwakonwane Sarah Gold instance aba just right now no asem na kwakopi mo court just court any letter aba betum monte so a just nkofo be nsia bi just omo social media no so de court show mo bi edo mo kwakogina court na yakobuso omo nsemfo aba akomienu nsem na omo atumi aba be yi omo anom abusua menkasa pi yenko letter ni mu. As a writ of summons, writ issued from Accra High Court between Patricia Sidu, aka Evangelist Mama Pat, and Agradaa, and Sarah, and also with my friend Sarah Gold, Michael Ofosu, Ochinoko TV, Kamafu Radio, Sister Coast on my channel. Just a sankofu na yemkofobia ometumi aka Sarah Gold nonsense bi e social media no so a just bi mu kra edimu chese edi akire o chese obi ti se otwinoko sei odi akire e ma chese otimi the video si girl nanim e ma girl no ko send sika e de ma the so called Agradaa na chese no WhatsApp video no ma lady no sne 100 series bi kwa e de ma no Michael Fosu no so e na eni Agradaa sorry eni amankado show na watch se ono krampo evidence bi wo ho a obetumi de aba ni na no betwe sampa Agradaa etumi age Sarah Gold from amachese ni na no omo de expose Agradaa na abusua sankrofo nsia we ana chese court tonsa de afromo so abusua de wani fa letter ni mu a de ombeso mu chi na asia mo 8 days e wo so mu de bepiem wo court wo na so mamba ometumi aruli anase ato asem no so anam judgment bra omuni court wo abusua menkasa pi statement of claim no ankasa ewo ha ma yemfa yeni enkonko fam na statement of claim no edos yi pa na me start we de kai o say the plaintiff is an evangelist of the gospel, a businesswoman and a social media pundit who run a commentary on both local and international trending issues. Yes, Agradaa asem anoboka no ono na asem nankasa no be make complain no anase ode omo court ono evangelist chese otimi esa be social media so kakra ka ho na trending stories bi koso Ghana anase abrochi na wiase be bia otimi so eka bi emane eyiyi and second one toso no ochima chese prior to becoming an evangelist. The plaintiff was a renowned fetish priest and was widely consulted locally and internationally. She was a gifted priest with exceptional abilities such as healing, prophecy. Na Agradaa ho asem no book say na onyam be evangelist no kwanfo na oye konfo a chese na chese otimi ye nkonya bebre otimi esayare otimi hyenkom nyina ene sa ne monumani na chese court no epese omo cheche Agradaa ase kakra now we third one. I say the plaintiff is seen as a spiritualist with a strong presence and charisma with the ability to influence and inspire others. Na say Agradaa ho ensem kakra ana omoka. Na abusua we nom yemfa ento nchen na afi yemko ensem na nkasa mu chese ni nanom hunya ye pa. The toso enum no ho na ensem na nkasa start efri. Or say the first and second Sarah and Michael defendants are Ghanaians but are of unknown professions. ye said any maduma pote kwa Michael and Mike and Sarah eye. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth defendants are online media platforms which publish content purposely for persons within Ghana or mainly Ghanaians and within the jurisdiction of this honorable court. The third, fourth, Ochinoko, Kamafu Radio, Sister Coast, and Omai Channel, Omo online media platforms, Omo Ghana training stories, ne abrochi training stories in na. Yanko season, I say the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth defendant provide access to various types of content in the Chi language. Let's say omo no omo ye omo nyoma omo timi streaming omo kasa wo Chi mo nti no do make bia omo ti ase ama chese nsem a e course about Sarah Gold no omo kan bi ama chese nkofo bi kura mpo betumi a download bi a share ama na yeye. I was saying no say the plaintiff averred that on the 17th of April 2024 their attention was drawn to an interview granted by the first defendant on the third defendant platform hosted by one Ochinoko. Eti Agradaa chirema o chese on the 17th of April ye twemi. Ana ebi mo twi na adwen susu se eye nsem bi akoso e wo Ochinoko platform so a Sarah na yakwakọ ye ne interview e wo Ochinoko platform no so. Enti ana Agradaa on the 17th of April na adwen e so. Na saa time so no ne anka eya manka ro beef no e koso gidigidi. Eti no say that in the said interview, the first defendant was heard making serious slanderous publication about the plaintiff, which ostensibly sought to impugn the integrity, dignity, and reputation of the plaintiff and to ridicule her in the eyes of right-thinking members of society. That is almost in some no or the person or the good Agradaa ni mase. More who ni sa Agradaa yin na krampo no mo se sa Agradaa no krampo no. Oni suban bi amanfo good and also that ogigige enti abusua court omo terms no otimu say ano hyepa enti ento aso 9 or say the plaintiff says that the defendant granted the interview in Chi language to which she uttered the following words. Na say Agradaa chirimu say Sarah interview no wo Chi mu a chese ensem a okan ye no eno anese ye ba be kan no say that when I was young my grandmother gifted me a pot of gold and asked me to utilize same when I turned 25 years old, but on condition of keeping the gift as a secret. Now say, Ochiman Sarah say, Nin nana tamo usano, nin nana a man gift of pot, a year gold wukukum and ye de mano. And an nancy would 25 years, na a fee were you so good no. Na on keeping on as secret onye ne say eyesu masem a che say ni kwan say obi ehu and obi ate ho asem say ono nana no wache ono ne nana no eye good. Upon turning 25 years I took the pot of gold to the plaintiff Agradaa and asked her to pray over and pacify same for the use. That's all only 25 years no kukuru good na wo kukuru mo de kwa Agradaa was Agradaa mboso mpai man no onye hu nkonya anaso onye hu nyoma ma no se be obi tumi ayusu gold no. The plaintiff after taking possession of the gold began to dilly-dally with my request. Next Agradaa is as or tosi no. Say or they go Agradaa answer car good new year na fit or tosi no. The plaintiff avoided me and rather asked me to deal with her agent and at a fee of 100 Ghana before getting access to her. That's what Chima Agradaa eji good new year no order that no. Agradaa catch and say onko ne nkla no ho na onko 100 cedis before so betimi get access to ono Agradaa ne biem. Wow. The plaintiff has stolen my gold and I need to get access to her and ask her to return same to me. Na say asema na eje Sarah eka ewo interview no mu ana chese akokan ni sesi a chese ochema Agradaa yu an gold a chese oji ne gold back a chese ni nanom Agradaa de akwakoda ne court a chese court so echeche nsemu e de ache Ghana food na. So particulars of defamation. 1. The plaintiff understands the statement uttered by the first defendant supra to mean that I, by means of deceit and false pretense, the plaintiff stole the property belonging to the first defendant. The plaintiff is dishonest and a thief. Now say Agradaa inti asiemu no o kire say eye Sarah person o kire say no Agradaa no te say but abewia eye ono Sarah ni good ama chisese na Agradaa yin kanokoro oyobi oye kromfo tetu amwa pa anya asem ketwa. The tosu do not say the plaintiff averts that the above defamatory publication uttered by the first defendant generated several comments and media attention in Ghana and abroad, ostensibly to tarnish her hard-won reputation. Na say Agradaa ahune say asem na eye Sarah be kan no te say ubaga na ukwa brochiro te say egugu nanim ase papa te say ono anya abotre apeni din no Sarah de 1 second and 1 day pe baba be say ni din o twene ho ba bia onti ase na busuan to aso obusuan say the defamatory publication by the first defendant on the third defendant platform was subsequently published by the fourth, fifth and sixth defendants. Na say omuchirema omochire say aye interview na Sarah koye otwene platform no so no aye Kamafu radio aye Amankrado Sister Coast TV Sister Coast na enim no ana chese ye on my channel sangofo miensa we ni na esa publish esa video no ana interview no omo fa ye eka ho asem de to omo platform so the toso dumio na the toso 12 no say the second defendant is seen on one of the platform running commentary on the defamatory comments made by the first defendant and adding that he was present when the first defendant gave out the gold to the plaintiff. Na say omuchima Michael chesa na Mike ayi na enim so oni Amankrado yesu no wochirim say na hobby ana Sarah edi gold no ebema Agradaa sa na omopesa omuchire de toso dumiensa 13 or say plaintiff further averts that by the said defamatory statement her reputation has been seriously damaged by the defendant in the public space, including social media, an act which has seriously affected her credibility and her businesses. Nese Agradaa chima ensema akoso ni nyina no chese amana ni megu ase achese omase omde ase ni din na ni monyam wo nyina no omde atwitwi fom achese ensem na omaka ede ato no so no kra ba akokora nim achese na dwuma kra ne business o yina akrampo no chese ensem no amani nyina no abono anase egu na dwuma sano Agradaa epese oche de toso 14 or say plaintiff says that in attempt to regain her serious damaged reputation, she has engaged in several needless social media battles, ostensibly to restore her lost or damaged reputation. But the more she tries, the worse it becomes, rendering her personal non-grata in the eyes of many well-meaning Ghanaians. Agradaa na adwen say nya de be social media so biem. Serebe ya nani monyam ene chese ne nyoma wo yina na betumi akoso wano amana no nanso the more na wo ye na adwen se wonko social media no so bia na so be social media so be kasa no the more chese eyen krofo bi e provoke no sa na omo pese omo che ye to so do nnum 15 or say that is the first defendant defamatory statements were made without any just or probable cause and was merely well calculated to tarnish her reputation, ridicule and reduce her image in the eyes of right-thinking members of society. Na se ochima Sarah nyomo yi na no oye just o de bi gu Agradaa ni mase na chese o de ase ni din na chese Ghana fu na hu se Agradaa krampo no onye ni papa ye to so dunsia 16 or say unless otherwise ordered by the Honorable Court, the first defendant would continue to publish defamatory statements against the person of the plaintiff and to the latest detriment. Na say just God for the umbeso omochire no ensem ne de aye bebre aye pinso abusua me yenko aye ase ho pa obehwe a say compensatory damages in the sum of 9 million Ghana cedis for defamation of the plaintiff contained in the defamatory publications on the various online and other platforms. Necessary omoji 90 billion old currency just nano yebeka 9 million Ghana cedis. That's a 10 billion old currency no 10 billion sa bako 9 ano moji ede a compensate Agradaa na so omode apata no na ne nimu nyama achese omode atwitwi fom ntro matwa ato no so nyina no omoje ede ayeden apata no nti sansem wi ana achese akakopiem e wo court achese busua mede eba besom na Agradaa wie no waka nsɛm 1 or 2 bi na menkasa pi yenko na yenko nkɔhwɛ ya Agradaa sa nsɛm na obɛkan no afei yɛba yɛbɛto aso
yɛsɛ baabi a yɛkyekyere aboa no ɛhɔ ɛna yɛsane no so what ma say enunti now there is no need say adeɛ bi a meyɛ no yɛde bɛba to public but yɛne yɛ lawyers akasa ama yɛ lawyers afa ama mmara kwan so because abra Sarah Gold no ensɛm baaye no na enipa bebree feel say Agradaa twa ntro ontimi take action bia was Sarah Gold no so adeɛ bi a yɛtwa ntro to me so for 5 good years enie now because of say what court need me person make kasa hu bebree so I am here say me the court court sermon no ebe kyeremo na mo ankasa unya bia wo fia no wa hwem no wa kenkan because me lawyers na me akasa so when it comes to this am me kasa bebree ema contempt ema cheme omokwa no mo mpese meka ho asem but me and my force so say they should try and get the permit for me say na be ya be ma mo wo media no so no musumu be hunu sebe nye se yete ho keke na yeyi yeni so they have tried very hard ama yetimi anya the permit a yebetimi di paper no akyere mo ama musumu akenkan bi enti yense mere na me nkokasa bebre ne ma no akopa enti no yemra have first of 4 people in enuni enti me fa nyina nguso ana enti first unini first one ni ti o fia me pa cho na wa kenkan wona ye de emra kwan so agumi hu fi for 5 good years enam ababa wa bia your friend Sarah awode asema to me so agumi hu fi fi na wagumi no minnim ne da na minnim ho hwe na Ghana emra ewo manyimu se obi ya wade a we have the criminal side and we have the your criminal and your civil se obi edi asem to so a why edi asem ne to so no you have the right se obi dwane akọ emremu na wono emra aka wasem amawo etime pa chaw se wo hwe ade no so a wa mo betimi akenkan ni nyina me wi a me postu e wo me page enipa wo mo dem efi agu me ho for now no enipa sex ene ya arrange e wo ho no e wi a me postu wo page ne so na watimi akenkan ni nyina pepepe de nti a ema edi we ba mu no aya platform so a Sarah eko gina aso obisi en also J&J for no yehu ba bia we omu gina aye video to the beginning e ka chem say mu wo video bia obi aya mo fa video ni mayen but obi ama ye video ayen etimi nyaye no and the main case no we are talking about the recent at the beginning and the end and na the most important one almost shall say anyone almost year no this year you taking action and no the most important it's my main another one soon timu amuni ngoma no na maken kami we me post to page ne so we ye another one ni mame mie mu kakra it's so far no so we obi a wonim baby a Sarah ewa me pa chawo mo betimi ama we shia eye believe no na waje ba ku nsu nie nti ye be postu ni nyina e wo page ne so no mo akenkan mu eye sued almost ya ne say almost defamation of character yes you wo ma he 9 million Ghana cedis ti sa oba now do evidence etime ba be kira ba kunsu ni What's me do evidence eba be chra na uri ni case no a na e chre say de me ka na me twantro ebia me hu a ugu ni fi no Agradaa ju gold no ebia wo proof wo evidence wo betimi a kyerem. It's this time one more no so betimi aboa Sarah no. This is the time e wo se mutimi ba na mo be boa Sarah because they say the baby aduru no enye social media asem biem. What must say? Any social media some be Kamafu radio microphone mo betimi aba be boa Sarah or Ghana because they say no you see only the formation of 9 million Ghana cedis, which is 90 billion old currency. 90 billion. So we'll go me fee for 5 good years. It's 90 billion old currency. Bakun suni. Enya de ketwa edoso pa me wi a me postu ni nyina nti wana no mo ka say Agradaa nteki action bia no me pa cha mo frɛ wo mmra na omomra mefa na omomra mefa na omko kenkan mu nsem na omu hu say enye agoro eni yedi ewi ase obi eni obetena wo say yemfa asem nto no so for 5 solid years. Osema my part why old blogger is not part. Yeah, nya video. Ade ba kwa wo se yehu ne say yansema ye kan social media no. Enya no ye kan court. Enya no ye kan police station. Yansa ye tell media so keka no. E me yasa de ne ba ku no ntimi me kan. Wo se ni nyina ntimi be kan. Yansema ye ti radio so kan no. Osema my part was Kamafu radio served or because of he is in America? But I know there were lawyers and them. A choir or befaso and Sabecano, a yakituwe bi. Almost mammy make a sabi. Obia ni din wa habiano. Obia choir or befaso or be receive unidiano. A yakituwe bi. And I know the among will lax it. But I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. Mime Juma may yen say, dear, I'm an among a tuno. And among a metu. Afa say ni pa we home. Any and I'm more matuno enunie. Wait and the main and then graphics and yamana copies nation shemono and a cahono. Main way no enunie. And Tisani pa omuwahi. Womuni ni pa yet minya video a prove actually say omo ak boa Sarah say young gumi hu fin. It's number 1 is Sarah nankasa. Number 2 aya Michael Ofosu. Which a young Michael was all evidence. Our evidence. Our timid share the rate of the gold, no. That means our proof. And a Ochinoko TV. And a Kamafu radio. Saga me minimum me a second metro man crado. But when it comes to the law, omuno munim ni esa omoye. It's meaning to be me church mu bebre e wa ha. And a sister Coast TV and on my channel. Sister Coast TV, the Miami sister, see a honey there. And said that you who sa. Ain't you know, Busia? One I know, say, Agradaa to be to an Agradaa to be to near Shane. And my pacho, Papa be not saying Sarah yet, ne waffle with a wine. Mr. Pacho, a high court, and a year call. Mama Diana, baby, I'm one. Munko receive. Na emrano ntimi ni Sarah sem emano emrano ntimi ni Sarah Gold emano emrano ntimi huhuro mama part eti emrano ntimi sai mama part eti ti yenyina yekwasha emrano ase. At the end of the day no so evidence bi na wutimi prove dia na e kire say ungu ma me ni hu fi na wanya bibia no wan prove dia ene na kire say sa nipa weye gina Sarah chi agumi hu fi for 5 good years. It's a defamation of character which you 90 billion old currency. 90 billion old currency. 10 billion, 10 billion, 10 billion. Samako 90 billion for 5 years defamation character of myself. What the form me? And now one no so much this Sarah Babamba. Yakwaji Sarah Gold, Yakwaji Sarah Gold no. Say asamuna kwa drew high courts. Asama my part print is okay, don't talk print. Asam na kwa do high courts. Eti be dem asama me dia kwa na high courts ne say ye gu me hu fi ya de kro no ato me so se ma kwaji gold me so me nko boss akro no ababa wa ne menim ni ba bia wagina platform to platform agu me hu fi eti fi no one o mo ma ne kwan no mo boa no gu me hu fi no e wo se wo mo ba hohoro me ho so mo evidence a mo famra so many evidence there e che so mo gu me hu fi so mo ba hohoro me ho 90 billion old currency eti be power me be post two video you know pictures no be the nyina be gu me page no so na bloggers no so mo be fa no mo amunim nwoma no na makokenkan emu nsem because emu nsem ne dɔɔso me minti me nkan me nte borɔfo aha minti me nkan 81 na no mo say also how about Natina who on the video ana de aba who ni pani proof and evidence and you can bring it. If you have the proof and evidence you can bring it. Ayetiatia when I was saying in edition on social media no so say yen tobe na edit social media no so no enya no ne ka police station enya no ne ka court say all the camera see when na wo kasa na wa hwe wa no kasa yie o kasa ma to obi so a na wa hwe wa no kasa yie o caption bibia to obi so a no you very careful because enipa no on fi wa won fi wo obe fi wo so de a eti mo amo chocho nkrofofofo din no wa wo fu so wo evidence ni prove ni da ho no you can bring the video. It's simple. You can bring the video because you ntimi kujina quarter dipa kono de ni di kujina ho no video. Ne ya hu social media no so na nya sa na e kan police station ne court.
So abusua no ana yakwakuti e de abana che so utimu se Agradaa neni abere pa che asem ne de enya akwakopiem e wo court awi atimu se menya abotre ana me de mani afa eye court letter ni munti message mumia subscribe atim ne enya easy so me de court letter ba beto na wetimi akenkan ne sa se de makenkan no enya asem keto akora ana me de awe mo ho wa no nti abusua se de me kan Agradaa ana che so de court letter ya ba gu ni social media handle no so aye so chima eye Sarah ana che si no o ninsem obekan se Agradaa ji de code no Agradaa e de akokopiem o court a ise ye 90 billion e de apatano a che sini na no yakokenkan e de abano so bitima kire wadwen e wo comment section o ha eye inside gh any dim nya subscribe button na nemia eye bell na e won chen like video no so na bibia enya kama pa ha ena buja fo me de kumsinya kopon hwamo afi so onyam kese se mo jembre na mokamo makramo